Today's MMA T Company fight preview is with Justin Patton. Justin's going to be fighting Josh Armstrong at 247 Brawl in the Burgh 10. That's going to be on February 5th. Justin, got talking a little bit before we started. Know you're feeling violent, ready to go. Talk to me about this camp. How's it been going?
It's been going well. I've been putting a lot of time in with my grappling, with a lot of striking stuff, just trying to fill in the holes of which I think I missed my last two fights, trying to put the whole game together, you know.
Yeah, and you mentioned the last two fights. You're coming off of back-to-back losses, I think, for the first time ever, right? Never lost
Right?
two in a
Yeah,
row,
dude.
right?
It's a scary thought, dude. It's a scary thought. I was like, oh my gosh. But it's crazy because I was talking to Carm at the gym. And people were still buying my tickets and all this stuff and still support me. I'm like, I'm coming off of 2 L's. I wouldn't want to see me, but people want to still, see me do my thing.
And I think that speaks just to your overall support system, right? Like people want to go out there, they want to see you now come back and get this win, and they want to be there in the crowd to see this happen.
Yeah, everyone kind of knows how hungry I am and how the changes I made and just my overall attitude.
Yeah, and what kind of changes or attitude changes have you made? What's different for this camp or for this fight?
I kind of cut all the BS out of my life and just focused on training. I don't really do much else anyways. I play video games and go see movies. That's about it. For real, I don't do much else. Um, I started training at the Math Factory a lot more, getting a lot of looks from like Isaac Greeley.
Mhm.
And then there's striking coach Evan Boris, who's striking concepts on Instagram. He'll like send me videos, drills to do. He'll watch my sparring. So like stuff like that really adds up.
Mhm. Yeah, and it's weird, right? Because coming off of back-to-back losses, you feel like shit. Like, do I even know what I'm doing? But at the same time, you're probably feeling like you're getting better every single day, and like these things are finally starting to come together. You've been fighting for a couple of years now, and it's something where mentally you're getting to that place where you're like really flowing in the gym and really flowing. When you go into these fights.
Yeah, exactly. Like just seeing stuff coming at me and seeing what I do good and not so much worried about like my opponent, what he wants to do. He has to like get around my stuff, you know
Mhm.
what I mean? And before it was always like I'm just sitting there waiting for them to do their stuff, but like it doesn't matter. Like they have to stop what I'm doing and be on the defensive, you know?
Mhm.
If it gets into their territory, we'll worry about it when it gets there, and I know what to do from there. But it's more about implementing your will.
And to do that, to fight like that, I think the number one factor is cardio to a certain extent, because to impose your will on someone, you also have to be in better shape than them, because if they then start moving forward and you have to start backpedaling, or you lose a step because you're not as in good of shape as them, then that game plan kind of goes out the window. So what are you doing to also make sure that you're fresh for all 15 minutes and you can go push this pace?
Well, I do strength conditioning with Dave Sachs, my head MMA coach. We do like 3 rounds of intense pads, ground and pound, get up off the ground, a bunch of fight simulation
Mhm.
stuff. And then after that, we'll go straight into strength and conditioning lifting. So I'm feeling stronger than ever. I'm feeling good in my cardio. It's just all coming together.
And you're you're coming into this fight, you're fighting Josh Armstrong, right? Josh is also coming off of a couple losses. He's on one as a pro as well. What else do you know about Josh? What do you expect him to do in this fight?
Um, I know he likes to kick,
Mhm.
uh, kick legs, kick the head. Um, I watched a couple of his fights. He looks good. Like he looks like he's gonna come out and bring it.
Mhm.
And we're gonna see whose will is stronger, who can implement it in their game plan. But
Yeah, absolutely. Um, and just talk to me a little bit about fighting for 247, fighting in Pittsburgh. You're a hometown guy. They run a really clean show out there. They get a good amount of fans. So, what are you expecting from the atmosphere from the show, from 247, the fans that are there, everything
Well,
involved?
they always have awesome shows. I like it. The venue's like 15 minutes down the road. So it's like it's pretty sweet. I wake up, and just chill for a little bit, and then I can head to the venue whenever I want. It makes it easy for weigh-ins too. That is the best part. I'm not gonna lie. Driving 2 hours in the car where you're all dehydrated and tired for weigh-ins sucks. I can just like cut weight, sit in my house for a little bit, and then go to weigh-ins. But the fans there, like my local fans and other people's fans, they always live. They're always screaming. It's a nice venue. Like the Minerva Convention Center and 247 they put on a good show.
And different people have different, things they like to do after a fight. You got anything planned? Any kind of meal that you want to eat? Something you've been craving while you're cutting weight?
I'm telling everyone El Campesino and margaritas. They have this thing at El Campesino. It's the fajita platter. It's like chicken, steak, shrimp, bunch of veggies on like a sizzling platter, and you make your own fajitas. And I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna get a big ass margarita.
Awesome, man. I'm looking forward to seeing some photos of that when you're done after the fight.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Cool. Before I let you go, just wanted to let you shout out whoever has been helping you out with this camp. I know you said you've been going to the mat factory a little bit more, working with some strength and conditioning, striking, all those different things. So feel free.
I obviously want to shout out my coaches, Dave Sachs, Isaac Greeley, Chris Williams, Evan Boris. I want to thank Willow Morton for coming in early and doing the drills with me that Evan gives us. Bobby Murder, he's a killer. He's gonna be up. Shaka Worthy, John DeZeus, all the dudes I train with, Kama Worthy. Obviously the Mat Factory, the Academy, and all my sponsors that help me like do my thing. Obviously my family too, my mom. Oh, and my girlfriend for real. She's a killer. She fights too. Carly Thomas. I'm telling you right now, she's coming for 247. She's gonna get the belts. Like I'm telling you, like mark my words. She's a fucking killer. Pardon my language. My grandma's gonna smack me now, but I'm telling you. Just all the people that put in work. If you hit me or I hit you for this camp, I appreciate you.
Awesome, Justin. We're looking forward to this fight. Kick some ass, enjoy the margaritas and the fajitas.
I can't wait. Violence and margaritas, that's the best part.
Awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'll talk to you soon.
Cool. Thank you, bro. Peace.
Yeah, thanks.